Absolutely. And that ties perfectly into our last question, which is what are some simple ways that parents can help support and strengthen a child's learning system?
Sure. And like I mentioned, and the number one thing that you can do that's beneficial with kids is reading. Reading with them is can strengthen so many different skills. It's amazing. And, in early childhood, when we're looking at picture books, children love, being repetitive with reading the same books over and over again. Please indulge them in that because that's really going to help them, with different skills, many different skills, right? Routines are really important for them. Children strive or they thrive on structure, right? So giving them those routines really helps strengthen the attention and memory, and help them feel at ease and they understand what's going to happen, right? So things are predictable, but not, rigid. And also for the struggling learner, what I find really, really helps and that I've put into classrooms and help teachers develop are visual cues. So whenever you can make something visual and interactive is a great way to help a child in, attention and memory. So if it's has to do with like, just the structure of the day, making a visual schedule that's interactive that maybe they can take off pieces and stick back on. It's going to help their memory, right? Because their memory is activated through physical motion, right? And then also like what I mentioned earlier, like breaking tasks into steps, when you say, okay, let's do this, that can be very overwhelming for a child, right? But when you break it up in tasks, especially when it has to do with a new concept that they're learning, it becomes manageable for them. And, there's less anxiety. Distance again is really important. So not just a rewarding that they completed something, but really noticing, kids really need to be seen and that's all they really want in the end. So when you notice, like, I like how you, continued to try, or I see you really working hard to get this concept. That gives them the confidence that they need to continue, right? But when we focus on, oh my goodness, are they going to be able to get this done before they go to sleep? That is anxiety inducing, right? Building confidence and emotional safety. What's big with me and what I talk to parents and other educators about is that children have an extremely hard time learning when they don't feel emotionally safe. So really, starting with emotional safety is super important.